Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. Pass caught by Jack Beck. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready?
2nd down pass play coming. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, Kate, sometimes I'm a little reticent to tip my cap to the defense, but that is a job well done. That was a wall to nowhere. A little shuffle pass ends up going backwards because that defense, well, they were sound, they were structured, and they knocked him on his keister.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
10. Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go play action on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Black 40. Ready.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another.
Back now, pressure coming. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Whitey.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Yellow. Yellow.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first...
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
To the air, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
15.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. We got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Hero 15.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Down. Ready?
First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up second and 7.
Black 40. Ultra. Set.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up third.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Got it.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down.
Here we go. Set. 60 red.
Air it out on third. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. They hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it at the 7. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
10 cycle. 43 red. White. White. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Argo blue, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Attack! Yellow! Argo blue,
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game.
And every year, it's kind of like the Baskin Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Raiders 21, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Man, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Fire on these two. Fire on these two.
Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hold on, these two. Hold on, these two. Come on. Yellow, yellow. Strike.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's 2nd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd and long for Mahomes. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Unable to connect with his running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Hey, 43, 43. Yellow.
One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Completed to his running back. The ball is loose. And the Raiders get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Ready.
Working on 1st down. Forced out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Genty from the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
Here we go, set, stand.
To the air on 3rd and long. That finds Bash complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards on the play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
28-yard gain. And the Raiders first down.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. That's incomplete left side. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set, stand.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made at the 25-yard line.
550.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. It's caught but short of the first. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the line. Spartan.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes his way into space. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Genty running right. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
50, green.
This is Genty on 2nd. Still going inside the 35. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, Raiders.
Clock, 10. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Set.
Throwing from the gun here. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Attack!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Yellow. Go on, 80. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Setting up the screen. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Banjo,
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack, attack!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his favorite target again, it's Worthy. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Ball on these two.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Second down now. They need 7.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Fire!
Throwing again, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow. Argolari!
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
43! Wide, wide! Yellow!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Raiders regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his
Ready,
The
break.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
They're going to pass it here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Set.
They are throwing it again. Finds Genty underneath. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 21 yards on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Down. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Ready up.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Green Jack. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Not quite far enough, and no good. It's off the crossbar and out. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
That fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And they pick him off again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Raiders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hut. Smash. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Back now, pressure coming. As they're running the comeback. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.